Hey Michigan fans, Aaron McMahon here at Capital One Field up in the coach's box, where Michigan was a 35-10 win over the Maryland Terrapins Saturday night. Improves Michigan to 8-2 on the season. It's their third straight win. Afterwards, Jim Harbaugh was actually pretty complimentary of his team. He called it their best all-around win, overall game of the season. He was happy with the way each unit played. The offense scores 28 first-half points, gets Michigan out to a big lead. Defense held it in check for most of the game. Special teams got some big plays, a block punt from Josh Metellus here in the second quarter. Overall, Michigan played pretty well. They had a lull there in the third quarter where Maryland was able to score 10 straight points. Maryland ended up actually outgaining Michigan there in the second half with over 250 yards of total offense. They ended up outgaining Michigan by 35 yards for the game. So a little bit of a concern there. Concern on special teams with Quinn Ordini misses another field goal. But by and large, Michigan looked pretty good, especially in the first half. This offense has really turned it up a notch here in the last few games. They've been able to move the field relatively well with Brandon Peters at quarterback, and especially with the way he's been effective. You know, I've spoke about this the last few weeks. He hasn't turned the ball over. When he sees pressure, he's thrown it away or scrambled out of the pocket. The quarterback play has been really good for Michigan. That's kind of what led to them to this point. Now, Michigan is injury hampered at this point. Karan Higdon, he had 10 carries for 50 yards in the first half, came out of the game at halftime, did not return. Jim Harbaugh didn't say much about his injury. He said he's working through some things, his typical statement. David Long suffered a concussion, did not return in the second half. Rashawn Gary went out of the game. Harbaugh didn't go into great detail about any of them. Doesn't sound like anything long-term with any of them, but the same token, we'll have to see about their status for next week, because that's the big one. You know, Michigan travels to Wisconsin, beginning a crucial two-game stretch coming up. You know, Michigan obviously has 8 wins. They probably prefer to finish this year with 9 or even 10. They still haven't beat a team with a winning record. They'll try and do that next week on the road against the Badgers, who remain unbeaten. From College Park, Maryland, I'm Aaron McMahon. Thank you for watching, and keep it locked on live.com/Wolverines for all your Michigan football coverage.